Hey, D Squad. Alright, guys. I know y'all probably saying, she laying down. Yeah, I am. But I told you guys I'll be doing a story time. And the reason I'm laying down because as you saw in the video earlier that I had to get knee injections. And yeah, so I need to lay down, keep my leg out because knee injection is very, very painful. But I wanted to talk to you guys. So y'all want to talk? Let's talk. Because I never really, I really don't know how to do the Q&A thing. And I haven't really gave y'all anything to really question me on. But I just figured, you know what, let's just have a talk with the D Squad. Alright, so some of you guys may be wondering, how old am I? And I'll be happy to let you guys know I'm 49 years old. Yeah, I know I don't look it, but thank you anyway. I know, thank you. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, I'll be 50 this year. I'm a mother of 4 beautiful children, 1 boy and 3 girls. I also have 3 grandchildren. I have 2 grandsons and a granddaughter. I come from a family of 4. Sure I got that right. Well, actually, come from a family of 5, but all of my siblings are deceased. I'm the last living child. I had 1 brother and 2 sisters, and yeah. So my mom, me and my mom. So guys, I'm a very outgoing person. I love to talk. I love to meet people. I love to hold a good conversation, and I love to listen too. So like, that's something, that's very, very important, is that I love to listen. Yes, I graduated from high school. Yeah, I worked most of my life, guys. I worked, even when I was a young girl, I worked. I held down a little job. Even though it was a little job that was just making a little bit of income, but we went through some rough times as children, and there was a time when I had to make some money. And I'm not talking about selling drugs. I actually, in the neighborhood that I lived in the apartments that I lived in, the landlord that we had, she was a wealthy landlord, and every week she would have parties. And she wanted, she would want me to cook these hamburgers, because she would have hamburgers. And I would have to, put them on the barbecue pit. I was 12 years old, guys. I was 12. And anyway, I would just make them medium rare, because the next day, they didn't want them all the way cooked. So I would just do a medium rare and or medium well, for her guests. And I'm talking about I cook like hundreds and hundreds of hamburgers, boxes of burger patties to get them prepared and ready for her little parties that she would have, and she would pay me. I would then take that money that she would give me and go and buy food for our home. We went through a lot. I come from a family that just didn't have it all together. My mom, when we were young, my mom had cancer when we were young, and we were placed in foster homes, my brother and my sister and I never got to meet one of my sisters. She passed away when she was 8 months of some illness. I'm not really sure what it was, but I never got to meet her. But my other 2 siblings and I were placed in foster care, where we were cared for. It wasn't like always the best care, but yeah, like I said, my childhood was a challenge. But we were in foster homes for a while until we were returned back into my mom's care. So, I always kind of wondered how to go by to make things happen in life for myself, and what could I do, and just didn't know what my life was gonna hold, because I wasn't raised in a 2-parent home. My mother was an alcoholic. Basically, I put myself, I'm not taking away, I'm not bashing my mom, because my mom did the best she could with what she could. But I'm just giving y'all something. See, I want y'all to know me. See, I could know me. But I remember living with my aunt, and I would get up, get myself ready for school and go to school. Sometimes I would wash my clothes in the tub because we just didn't have the access to finances like some people have. But that didn't stop me. I would go ahead and wash my clothes so I could be ready to go to school. I looked forward, guys, to going to school. I'm playing this music out here in the background. The reason I'm playing it is because it's not copyrighted, and it's free music from YouTube that we are allowed to use, so we don't get a copyright. So yeah, so that's why it's playing. So if it sounds a little weird, guys, let me know. My glasses out the way. I'm sorry. I'm talking about my glasses about to fall. But anyway, so yeah, I went to school every day. I would get up and I would go to school. Going to school was one of my favorite things that I love to do. This is where my friends were. You know, I just look forward to being there in the company of my friends. I'm not really liking this song too much, guys, so I'm gonna change it up a little bit. See that? Their music is not all that. This music is just not that good. Let's try another station. So anyway, so growing up as a young teen, I did a lot of stuff. I didn't have a lot of guidance. I'm changing this music. I didn't have a lot of guidance. I hung out with people that were older than myself. I went to the clubs when I was a teenager. I was always tall and kind of big, so I looked older for my age. But I would go to the club. I just used to do stuff. I just used to do stuff to keep myself busy, and I thought it was fun. You know, we just went through a lot of stuff as young kids. To get, you know, fast forward in my life, as I begin to grow up and get a little older, I began to get, you know, interested in young boys, and I would just basically, I would do what my friends would do. You know, I would do what my friends would do. I would follow the crowd, you know, and I would always be the jokester, always making people laugh. You know, that's just what we did. You know, that's what we did when we hung out. So I looked forward to that. That was like the coolest times that I had was hanging out. So anyway, guys, we fast forwarding on. Let's pass up 16 and 18. I graduated from high school. I even went to college for a little while because I thought I was going to become a nurse. But nursing is not for me. I went to Job Corps to better myself, and ended up getting pregnant with my first child. Should have been paying attention to them books and not them boys. But that's where I got pregnant with my first child. Yeah, so once I had my son, I just worked. You know, I always kept a job. I worked really hard. I stayed on the job to provide for my son, and then I got involved. That's when relationships started coming. And then I had my second child a couple of years later, and then that's when life began to start happening, guys. That's when I started just developing heartbreaks, troubled times, hard times, relationship problems, guys. You name it, I went through it. But you know, it was all a part of my process. See, that's the thing about when you in life, you're going to go through stuff. You're going to have to go through things called process. You're going to have to go through things in life that, you know, it's either going to break you or make you. And I think everything that I went through in my earlier part of my life is what shaped me to be the person that I am today. So to fast forward, I ended up getting married, and that was not the best idea at the time, or should I say it wasn't the right idea to be married to the person that I got married to, because I was in a very abusive relationship, and I'm talking about the type of abuse where I had black and blue eyes, busted lips, things of that nature. So that relationship was really not good for me. But you know, at the time, being young, not knowing anything from my childhood, I had no roots. I had no roots of how to be a you know, to be loved as the woman that and be loved the way that I should have been loved. So I didn't know, so I basically accepted. I accepted what was thrown out there to me. I accepted it because I didn't know any better. So anyway, yeah, so I went through some trying times in that relationship and in that marriage. It took me a while to get out of it because I'm one that when I love hard and I love genuinely, and I try to, you know, hope that things will change and will work its way out. But anyway, let's fast forward it. I got out of that relationship. Of course, I continued on with my ways. I continued with my clubbing, my promiscuous ways. I continued doing things nobody didn't tell me not to do. I just kept continuing doing what felt good to me. So anyway, fast forward all that. So yeah, so now today, you know, and will be more story time. Y'all want to hear more about my life? Just comment down below. Let's get this up to 100 likes, and I'll give y'all the real juicy details of some stuff that really happened in my life. It's probably gonna surprise and shock you all. I know y'all want to know. So anyway, so yeah, fast forward. Let's talk about why I became a YouTuber. I became a YouTuber because, for one, I love the camera. I love people. I love making videos. I love making people laugh and smile. If you're having a down day, like a bad day, I hope that you can press play on one of my videos and just bust out laughing. That'll be something that's funny. You know, that's what I want to bring to your day. I want to bring laughter to you. I want to bring hope to you. I want to bring joy to you. And I want to bring, most of all, I want to bring love to you. Because I don't visit anybody. I stay to myself. I don't really get out and go hang out and all that stuff. And then most of the time I take you guys with me because y'all are my family, you know. So I take y'all with me, and so you know, you're in for a treat. There's so much more that y'all are gonna learn. This is the thing, we have to, you know, you need to learn who you're watching, why I became a YouTuber. But it's not for the money, because I'm not getting paid. I'm not getting paid anything. I'm doing it because I enjoy it. I enjoy it, and I know that there's someone on the other side of this social media that's gonna smile when they see a video, and it warms my heart when I hear people say that how much they love the D Squad family, and know that I love you back. You know I'm laying in this bed talking to you guys, but I told you that I will put up a story time video. This is my first part one of some parts of my life. There's so much more that I'll be sharing with you guys as we go, but I gotta get those thumbs up, hit that bell for notifications. Make sure, if you haven't subscribed, make sure you go ahead and subscribe to this channel. I want to just tell you there's some things that I want to talk to you about. I know some of you ladies have been in some abusive relationships. I know some of you ladies have dealt with troubled kids, troubled teens, drugs. You know, I know there's some things that you guys dealing with, things with ministry. You know, I know there's some people on here that's looking for ways of hope, and how do I make it out, and how you can make it out. So yeah, so I had already had planned that I said, well, I'm putting me a backdrop for my people, but you know, things take time. You know, success does not come overnight unless you just got it like that. But you know, in due time, we are growing. D Squad family is growing. I don't even know what number we're at right now, but I just thank God every day that we are continually growing, and we're on a road to 1,000. Amen. We're on a road to 1,000. You know, when you happy, learn to be content with the little things. And I thank God for the D Squad family. We're on a road to 1,000, and then we're gonna be on the road to 5,000, and then 10,000, and 100,000. You know, and then we're gonna just keep on going, and our family's gonna grow and be big. So anyway, guys, I love you tonight. I just wanted to give y'all a start because there's so much more y'all need to still know about me. But yeah, so this was just a little bit of icing on the cake. But I love you guys so much. I love your children. I love your families. Again, thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. Make sure you hit that bell for notifications. Make sure if you haven't subscribed that you subscribe, and make sure you leave a comment below and say hello, and just throw a little kissy emoji, because that's what we do here. So all right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and wind this kiss up, and I love you, D Squad family. God bless you guys. Good night.